Hey y'all, Faith Kelly and Caswyn Moon here, and we are waking up in Greenup, Illinois this morning, outside of this very nice loft.
Greening up and green up.
We're here greening up and green up. And we got some interesting breakfast from this place called Naf Naf.
Yeah, we just discovered like there's a new restaurant.
Which usually, yeah, usually you get
I'm a little excited about it.
Yeah, it actually looks pretty good. Usually you get like
Burger King or Crapdonald's or
Arby's or Subway is what we're hoping for, but maybe Naf Naf will come through for us.
Naf Naf is a Middle Eastern grill.
Crazy, yeah.
Middle Eastern grill. So it's I got the breakfast bowl. So these are Naf Naf's version of hash browns. They're like these strange little. They're almost like French fries.
Huh.
It's got tahini sauce on it.
No way.
It's really good. And there's got little scrambled eggs. Right? The falafel's not bad, man.
That's so good.
For being like, I gotta say, I'm kind of happy that this is a new addition to travel centers, man.
This is nice.
Look at that.
A little healthier.
Falafel for breakfast. Right? Not better than a burger.
That's delicious. All right. So let's just up their game.
I got my Naf Naf and I got my Black Rifle coffee. I'm good to go.
And look at the little falafel they give you. Not falafel, baklava. So, yesterday we returned to Kettering, Ohio to play Nowhere in Particular Cabinet of Curiosities, which I woke up and I put on the new shirt. I stole your shirt already.
Yeah, little baby baklavas, dude. So I got Faith Kelly a baklava.
I can't wait to eat that. So yeah, yesterday we went to Nowhere in Particular Cabinet of Curiosities. We took some back roads yesterday, so our drive kind of was a little bit longer than we usually do.
It's strange how falafel and Black Rifle coffee taste delicious together.
Really?
Yeah.
That's right. Not bad. It's a good combination.
Kind of goes together.
Yeah. We found a park 2 minutes away from the venue. Did a little workout. Got to walk around a little bit, and then it's just always so cool to go to Nowhere in Particular Cabinet of Curiosities. This brewery, it's like you wouldn't expect it to be there, where like in the plaza that it's in, but you go into it and you're like, wow,
man, it
is such a cool, magical spot. So I want to show it to y'all.
As soon as I walked in, that AC hit me. I was like, oh, dude.
Yeah, it was like nice. It was an awesome gig.
It's gonna be a good gig.
Man, never in there is just so cool. So thank you guys so much for having us back. Before we get too deep into the video, here's just a quick little walk around of Nowhere in Particular Cabinet of Curiosities. All right, y'all. So we just played our show here at Nowhere in Particular Cabinet of Curiosities, and I feel like I'm kind of in the cabinet because I'm in the bathroom again. But this bathroom in particular, as you can see, I did not reverse this video. They actually just made it for this actual instance of taking a bathroom selfie. But I wanted to just show you guys this place out here in Kettering, Ohio. Nowhere in Particular Cabinet of Curiosities has some of the coolest art I've ever seen. And half the issue is when you're in the room playing a show, you just can't stop like looking at all of the art, and I'm going to show you why. You just have like the details of art in this place are off the wall. Let me even go into this bathroom real quickly just because there it is. This bathroom is also just super like, look at that. How can you not want to take a bathroom selfie in this bathroom, man? Like, this is just, the art in this place is like a museum, and it's so fascinating. It's really, really hard to not just get lost in the walls of Nowhere in Particular Cabinet of Curiosities. I am in love with this art. Each one of these characters has like a female with some kind of spirit animal around the moon, and I'm just I get lost in these in the imagery here, man. So I'm just kind of trying to show you each one as quick as I can. I highly suggest coming here and checking out the art for yourself. And if you can't, like, look at that, man. How beautiful is that? Amy Kohler Anderson. Okay. So this is who's making the art on this wall. Caswyn Moon is packing up. We just played for a little over 2 hours.
Another one of those instances where you don't quite want to stop playing right when it's timed out. So he's finally packing up. We got Gorilla Toss playing in the background. But man, I gotta show you guys more of this art. Like, this is so, if you're standing here playing, I can't stop looking at this like elemental table of crazy. Like, I'm not sure if winter is an element, but it is here. And Xenon, like, you, every time you're in here, no matter what you're doing and where you're looking, you're noticing something new. Even in the actual bar, there's just detail, and there's art everywhere. Wood. It's really just one of the coolest spots in the country. And I need to figure out who the artist is who's made all this, but it makes me so happy every time I'm in here to stare at this like crazy elemental table of like chaos. That's what I'd call it. And they're right over there. But that, it doesn't just stop right there, okay? Like, you have more art over here. And there's scanner codes, so I'm sure if I scan them, I can get all the information. As you can see, there's like a little, one of those kind of guys. Even more art up in the nook and cranny up there. Everywhere you go, there's just artistic detail. And if I lived in this area, I would be here all the time. Like, what is this? Real quickly outside too, just so you can see what's going on here before the killers take us off the YouTube. There's a little merch table. And out here, it's kind of cool. It's kind of like a hole in the wall. Like, when you're driving around out here, it's in this little plaza. And, oh my God, it's so beautiful out. Ohio is really, really cool, man. I love driving around this state. If you ever have a drive through Ohio, just know there's really, really cool places to stop. And don't let anyone tell you any different. The drive is beautiful and very, very enjoyable. And I hope you stop here at nowhere in particular, Cabinet of Curiosities. Or if you're going through, yesterday when we were in Chagrin Falls, stop at 8th Day Brewing. And I know there are so many more places out there. And we just hope we can discover as many of them as possible. Also, I'm not gonna lie, the beer here is delicious. All right, guys, so that was nowhere in particular, Cabinet of Curiosities.
You know what, Ohio?
I love Ohio, man.
Ohio.
That was the Ohio chapter of the tour, and I'm already missing Ohio.
That was the first time we ever did a double show in Ohio. Like, we played at nowhere in particular, Cabinet of Curiosities last time.
I think that was it.
But I don't think we've ever played in Ohio.
I think that was our only Ohio show.
Yeah. So, you know, and then going out to 8th Day Brewing.
Oh,
man, Ohio and their people and everything about it. What a cool experience, man. I love Ohio.
And it's cool because it's not that far from us.
No, it's
like,
not.
you
It's
could
a
do a
day trip.
weekender out to Ohio. But it's really nice to have kicked off this journey where we did in a new place with new friends. And I mean, I don't want to say an old place because I was only here a second time at nowhere in particular, but it was much different for us than the last time we went there.
Yeah, it was new because we actually got to put on a show and we weren't all just freshly hit from
Well, we never mentioned that on
Yeah.
the channel before.
I know, nobody ever knew because we couldn't talk about it. We can talk about it now.
Gonna talk about it?
Not in detail, but
Yeah, no. We were hit by a drunk driver last year pretty hard, and we finished out the tour. And that's why I was sitting down for some of the shows. And better now, obviously. That's the long story short.
my hand still hurts, but
My neck, well, my shoulder always pops. So if you ever see me do this, that's that. But when we went to nowhere in particular, Cabinet of Curiosities, it was so fresh from the thing that,
it was like the day after we got hit.
yeah, and returning there this time was like, all right, now we can do the show with all the kicks and the jumps and the spins and you know, although I learned how to rock the chair, it was interesting. Sitting down and playing, I had to like challenge myself to.
I kind of like watching you sit down and play. It was neat.
Maybe for a song.
It was a neat
But
experience.
yeah, it happened. It was what it was. But it's not the FK show, you know. Maybe I'll pull out a chair every once in a while.
You don't use a chair.
No. But I was inspired because remember that time we saw the Gator, and he had that spinny chair.
The spinning chair.
And
yeah.
I was like, okay,
I took notes from him because he rocked it.
He's spinning around.
He's gatering all around on the chair. So I tried to take from that. And that was about a year ago.
How our boy's doing? We gotta call him.
Yeah, there's no gators though. Usually we call gator when we're on tour and we see a gator. So we are on to the next chapter of the tour. We have 2 shows coming up here in Columbia, Missouri. We're about a little under 4 hours.
Paid $2.98 a gallon for gas yesterday.
Yeah, guys, gas is about $3 out here.
Well, now we're in Illinois, but back in Ohio where we filled up, it was $2.98. So
I wonder what Missouri is going to be like. So yeah, we're in the Missouri portion of the tour. Today we're going back to Cooper's Landing, which we were here 2 years ago, back in 2022, our first month-long tour. So it'll be cool to return today, and it's outdoor stage from what I remember. Very beautiful look of the river. And then tomorrow we're playing at a place called Cafe Berlin, about 15 minutes away from the from Cooper's. But we're playing, this is interesting how we got this show. We originally did not have a show booked on Labor Day. And this is why I say making music is like a freaking RPG game. Because I spend a night and I send out a bunch of promos to local newspapers. And I was sending out promo for Cooper's Landing. And I had asked the people, whether it was radio station or a newspaper, if they knew of any open mics or just anything around, maybe for us to go check out while we're in town. And this one lady hit me back and said, "Hey, I can't help you promote it because, we work with the town or whatever. So hit up this lady." So I hit up that lady, and she goes, "Oh, you should hit up this person, and then you should hit up this person." So I hit up these people, and then the other person comes back and says, "Hey, we have a local musician showcase on Monday, but this sounds interesting. So do you want to play after the showcase?" And I was like, hell yeah, that sounds cool. So we're going to go tomorrow night to this open mic and showcase some local Missouri musicians. And then we're just going to do a short set at like 10 p.m. after everything.
Look at this eagle doing an eagle spread.
Ooh, castle. So that is the story about the next 2 shows coming up. I'm really excited for both of these gigs. And then after that, we're starting our Kansas portion of the tour, which we have multiple days where we have Gaslight Gardens on Tuesday, Kirby's, we go back to Kirby's on Wednesday, and Beloit is on Thursday. So we had the double show there, which is the Pet Connection. And, well, we're going to the Kettle in the noon, and then we're playing more of a softer set. And then we're going to the Pet Connection, which is a cat and dog food drive. So if you're out in Beloit and you're watching this, just stop by Dollar General, grab a bag of cat food, because Pet Connection does just some amazing things for local animals out in the whole Kansas area. Like, there's a Beloit location, but this place is huge. So we're really excited too.
Millie and Jason, man, they're there for the cats.
Yeah.
And the dogs.
Oh my god. And I love making a video for them too.
How Bubba's doing?
I wonder how Callie and Faith are doing. The cats, me and Callie Sea-Strand Spirit Cats. So that's what's on the roster for the next few days.
Callie can't control her neck, right? And Faith is incontinent.
It's kind of true, man, for me too. I have to pee a lot. Especially before 3 p.m. Which, man, I looked over at your phone and like, I can't believe it's before 8 a.m. because we jumped back in time.
I know, man.
So with that, guys, I'm going to eat this delicious naf naf, and we will see you in the next one. So I hope that you guys are having a safe Labor Day weekend. We pretty much, our gig ended at 6 yesterday. So
Naf naf, good job on the breakfast, man. This
yeah, I'm about to dig into
Good
this.
stuff.
Um,
I don't feel like then you eat like a breakfast waffle sandwich.
yeah.
I don't have that. I don't feel like taking a nap. I feel pretty good.
Yeah.
So I think Naf Naf's going to be a welcome addition.
Naf naf. Well, I hope there's more of them. Because it's like, I've never seen this before if this is a chain. All right, y'all. We will see you later at Cooper's Landing. Love y'all. And we are going to make more personalized videos here soon. We're still getting our...
Look at that state park.
Oh, I feel like we're still getting our road legs on.
It's got a cave with stalactites and shit.
And I'm thinking a state park for a job.
There's a fly fisherman. I'm there.
Anyways, guys, we love y'all. See you.